Hello, me, everybody. It's MicheleMarieDalene, and it is the 5th of March. And see, of course, no, the mixer's not here yet. That's gonna be here tomorrow. I did check on the status this morning. It's in Wellington, Connecticut right now, so it is. In other words, getting into the local distribution area, following the journey of the package from Arizona to Connecticut is being an interesting journey, I must add. Some of the places you think it went to Rocky Hill, and then it went to Wellington, and then it's going to go back to Winstead. It's kind of twisted. It's on its way. Last night's live stream was very good, and I was very happy with it. It's true. It was like it was really slow. It was like trying to push a heavy rail car. You know, you need a lot of energy to get over the initial mass of the car, and using the rail car terminology. So basically, once you finally got the rail car moving on the tracks, it was a lot easier. So it was just like the live stream. It started out really slow, and then it worked. It became more and more popular as we went along that night. Like Beaver Time said, people were watching the Oscars. Oh, okay, I didn't know the Oscars were on, but you know what? I really don't care. Oscars to me is just another award show. I mean, I know there's some people who really deserve Oscars and really work hard on them, so I respect that. But for me, it's just not watching somebody else get an award. I mean, I would like to get the award once in a while. In fact, I think I've been rewarded for the last 2 weeks with the number of subscribers increasing, and I really am very thankful that you guys are being part of the program. It helps a lot. It makes me feel better. It makes me feel better. It makes us feel like we're doing something good and positive. And last night's live stream was an example of the kind of thing that I want to see more of, where we have constructive dialogue. We started with Beaver Time, and then we worked up with Chin Chin and some other people asking about spirituality and issues of pharmaceuticals and psychotropic drugs, and it really got really interesting. It was peaceful, it was quiet, in a sense. There was no arguing, no finger pointing, no racism, BS, none of that. Just very much like you would expect with a couple of adults talking about topics as adults, instead of like little, teenagers sitting there and calling one person a poopy head or something stupid, or a poppy head. Interesting. Poppy. Well, TNCC came in late after he heard my cats were arguing a little bit, and right now Rusty's in the house, Fame's in the house, Taurus is in the house, and Dusty's still outside. So I think Dusty particularly felt a little more discommoded going against his brother. So I don't know. That's cats for you. Now, I wondered, like I said earlier, if there was possibly a loose connection in my microphone. I don't know yet. Because, like I pointed out before, those wires for the lavalier microphones are very thin. I wonder if the microphone cord could be having problems. It worked good last night all the way through the live stream, no problems, but I had some problems earlier in the show, starting up with the intermittent connections somewhere. That was the switch box, and it appeared to be the switch box, but it could be the microphone too, because the microphone wires are very thin, and they do, after a while, break down. So I'm wondering if I might have to get out the tools and the equipment of my spudger and just pop the sucker apart and look inside. I know you're going to say, "Can you buy that thing under warranty?" Yeah, but guess what? Here's the problem. Am I going to really wait for 6 weeks for sure to go ahead and tell me, "Oh, the car is bad"? Yeah, I got to fix it myself. Then why don't you bring it to us? It's under warranty. I don't even know if the warranty actually covers that. Microphone cords wearing out. I mean, it's possible. I mean, not saying it isn't. I think it could be. Or maybe it's a cheap Chinesium cable that goes to the clip that I plug into the mixer. Or maybe it's my cable. I don't know. It wasn't giving me any problems last night on the show, thank God. But we also had the pile on too, so even if the microphone did crap out, which it didn't seem to, the sound was consistent. And lastly, of course, as for those of you who wondered, like, when you're reviewing the live stream, why did it only say 14 seconds? I thought it was 3 hours. It is. It's just that it's just the way that YouTube has set a time on it for 14 seconds because it's still processing. You can still watch the whole live stream. Just click on it, and it will play. And when it does, you'll see it's 3 hours and 15 minutes long. No significant audio problems at all. It was a good show. No video problems other than occasionally picture-in-picture, which occasionally freeze up. But it does that on QuickTime Player too. I kept calling it iMovie. I mean, because I would think iMovie would be used for video recording, or QuickTime Player is only for playing QuickTime. So, yeah, well, it worked. After we set the settings on Cam Twist to say keep cameras warm, then it worked fine. So I don't know if there's something in the firmware that gets screwed up when the UVC dongle or not. I only paid like $5 for it, so who cares, right? Eventually, I'm gonna get a better one someday. It does work. It's just that it's not really the best thing in the world. And don't get me started by saying, I know. Why don't you go ahead and plug it into the UVC, or no, plug it into the Formac FS10 you're sitting on top of everything else. It'll work good. Yeah, right, but I use that to record from the PAL camera, and it's in the other room. So, don't tell me to get a second FS10. I don't think it'll be easy to find another one. I already got 2. I don't think I need a third, and I don't even know if the system will let me have more than one on the system at a time. I never tried plugging them both into the same FireWire system to see if they would both let me access multiple cameras that way. But you never know. That's an experiment for another day. It's cold outside. Duh. You don't have to be no rocket scientist to be all that. If you notice, I'm wearing a long sleeve shirt today. Because the other shirt was full of cat hair. Again, I gotta wash the black shirts. But right now I'm waiting for my socks to finish drying. And once my socks are finished drying, then I gotta wash my underwear. And then after I wash my underwear, I gotta wash the black shirts separately because obviously they bleed. I don't want bleeding all over my black underwear. I don't want gray underwear. Okay, so let's get back to serious night. Okay, live stream Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern time. Also, we should have our phones working again. So just let you know that Mixer is on its way here. And I really was happy with last night's live stream. And I hope we have more of them. More successful live streams like that. So please share these with your friends, family, and whoever else may be interested. And participate if you can. It's really fun. It's really nice to have when we can have a sincere conversation. And it was just wonderful. Alright guys, for right now I gotta get going because we're getting close to 10 minutes. Alright, talk to you later. Bye bye.